Hi everybody and welcome back to Storytime with Angel, Bonnet and Friends. Before we begin our story, what do we need to do? That's right, we need to get Teddy ready. So go grab your favorite teddy, cuddly toy, blanket, whatever you need, and then come straight back so that we can begin our story. Off you go. Have you got it? You have? Spectacular. Now we can begin. Today's story is called Og the Super Frog. And this book was written by Kirstie Watson. Guys, if you're reading along with me, in this book there are lots of dragonflies buzzing around inside this book. How many can you find on each page? Shall we have a look? Let's go. You can call me Super Frog, said a frog named Og, sitting on a log one day. Og had a big imagination, and today he imagined himself as a superhero. A super frog? You're not a super frog. What superpowers do you have? Asked a frog named Brog. Well, firstly, I can jump really high. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Hey-ya! Og leapt up as high as he could, somersaulted in the air, and landed in the mud on his bottom. Splat. Brog giggled. That wasn't super high, and that landing was super terrible. I can also hop super fast, said Og. Watch me. 1, 2, 3. Hey-ya! He hopped down the log as fast as he could. Boing, boing, boing. He went so fast that he flew right off the end. Plop. Ha ha ha, that was super rubbish, Brog joked. Og tried his best to ignore Brog. Well, I've also got a super duper long tongue, and I can use it to swing between branches. Watch me. 1, 2, 3. Hey-ya! Og leapt up, grabbed a low-hanging branch with his tongue, and swung up into the air. He reached for the next branch, but missed and landed back in the water with a splat. Ridiculous! You're not a super frog. I'd give up now if I were you, Brog chuckled. There was no pleasing Brog, but Og had one last thing to try. I can swim backstroke super fast, said Og. Watch me. 1, 2, 3. Hey-ya! Og dived into the water and started swimming. He swam right across the pond, and then, boink! He crashed into a log. Oh, Og, you're super silly, said Brog. That was it. Og didn't feel like being a superhero anymore. No matter how hard he tried to be super, Brog just laughed. Og felt super sad. But while Brog was so busy laughing, he didn't notice the danger silently swooping in. A dark shadow fell upon the ground. By the time Brog heard the squawk, it was too late to run. The other frogs watched in horror. At the last moment, Og hopped forward, shouting, "Hey, you, stop!" The bird was stunned. She wasn't used to little frogs shouting at her like that. You can call me Super Frog, Og cried. Watch this. 1, 2, 3. Hey-ya! Og jumped as high as he could, somersaulted in the air, and landed headfirst in the squelchy mud. Splat! And the bird watched curiously. Og then hopped down the log as fast as he could. Boing, boing, boing. Right off the end and into the water. Plop! said the bird. You're a funny little frog. Next, Og swung himself up into the air and landed in the water with a splash. Brilliant! What a super show, said the bird. After that, Og started swimming backstroke, and this time he was careful to miss the log. But, oh dear, he didn't see the reeds. Crunch! Ha ha ha! Bravo! What a super little frog, said the bird, who was enjoying herself so much she'd forgotten all about Brog. Og took a bow, then fled before the bird changed her mind. The hiding frogs heard her chuckling as she flew away. Thank you, Og. You saved me, said Brog. Oh, it was nothing. I was happy to help, said Og. It wasn't nothing, said Brog. You were brave and fearless. You were super. And I'm super sorry for being so unkind to you. Everyone whooped and cheered for the hero, Og. Super frog, super frog, super frog. Now everyone knew that Og was a super funny, super brave, super frog. The end. Hi guys, thank you so much for listening to that super duper story. That was Og the Super Frog, and that was written by Kirstie Watson. Guys, you can find this book on Amazon. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope that you have a brilliant and super duper fantastic day. Bye friends.